Inner Traditions Audio presents The Great Pyramid Void Enigma, The Mystery of the Hall of the Ancestors, by Scott Creighton, read by Micah Hanks. Introduction. Piecing Together a Bigger Picture. History is like a multidimensional jigsaw puzzle. We know that an overall picture exists, but often, particularly with our most ancient prehistory, the picture is but the faintest of outlines, because while some of the pieces of the puzzle have been correctly placed, many others have been set down in the wrong place. Sometimes the pieces we have are mixed up with pieces from other puzzles, and worst of all, sometimes pieces are simply lost, preventing us from ever completing the picture. With no box cover to guide us and with only a few of the pieces of the puzzle in the correct place, we can only ever make an educated guess as to what the partially completed picture truly represents. Similarly, in archaeological research, we can perceive but a faint sketch of our remote past from the clues we piece together. And so it is with the early, giant pyramids of the old kingdom of ancient Egypt. They rise out of the desert sands like some giant, geometric jigsaw puzzle, a puzzle in which we cannot even be certain that we have all of the pieces, and of those that we do have, we cannot be sure that we have placed them in the correct place in order to make sense of and build the true history, the correct picture of these ancient monuments. Of the pieces that we do possess, they were found by many different individuals, often centuries apart, making the progress toward building a true, complete picture of these monuments frustratingly slow. But gradually, enough pieces were found to allow us to come to a consensus as to what the partially completed picture is showing us. And this is essentially where we find ourselves today with mainstream Egyptology, whose consensus view of these ancient monuments is that they were built as tombs of the pharaohs, that they were devices constructed in monumental stone architecture that would ensure that the pharaohs could journey to the heavens and to an everlasting afterlife among the gods residing there, the stars. How Egyptology came to this view is a story in itself, for it wasn't always the case that the prevailing tomb theory was the accepted purpose for these ancient structures. The purpose of the pyramids is but one small part of the overall picture that we are trying to piece together. Compounding this particular issue and making the puzzle almost impossible to solve is the fact that unscrupulous individuals have placed some pieces of their own making into the mix. Pieces that simply do not belong to the puzzle at all, but that have the effect of completely blurring and confusing the true picture, resulting in incorrect interpretations and conclusions being reached. But the true picture of these monuments, the picture on the front of our puzzle box.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?